都在节选，自己节选。
We observe that the best and most effective way to evaluate the policy is to weigh its benefit and cost. Given the goal of public health systems to protect and promote people health, we shall win if we prove that the harm or risk imposed on human health outweighs the benefit. Contention 1 risk. Currently, there are no clinical trials of gene editing on human that prove its effectiveness and safety in the long term, according to scientific American 2018. Instead, recent study has found that human may be more immune to CRISPR technology than we previously thought. A study published by Nature Medicine highlights that 96% show pre-existing immunity to CRISPR. This is not only causing problem for the efficiency of CRISPR genome editing, but also accompanying immune responses may cause secondhand damage to healthy tissue. A study of CRISPR done by Adam Rowley in the UK found that the technique causes deletion or rearrangement of more than 100 DNA letters long. More than that, researchers from the University of Massachusetts Medical School calculate that CRISPR will make stem cells 17% less efficient. Scholars from Stanford University find hundreds of mutations that weren't supposed to be there, and that could lead to as high as 43% likely of cancer. This proves that gene editing technology may be largely ineffective in curing human disease. But even if it does, further damage will be imposed, bringing huge safety concerns. Such technology is not fully understood, so expanding access now only results from contention to social divide. In a world where various forms of discrimination are in, gene editing reinforces social divide, especially ableist prejudice. As Ruha Benjamin, professor at Princeton University in 2016, gene editing techniques are associated with values and interests, including assumptions about which lives are worth living and which are worth editing out of existence. As gene editing becomes more and more common, people with disabilities will be less valued at a societal level due to social assumptions that disability is always harmful. So my opposition maybe will tell you that gene editing is not coercive. But remember, no matter what, how the laws mandate, people will still be imprisoned by society's expectation. Therefore, increased expansion of gene editing technology will only result in the discrimination and society message of the difference because they are vulnerable over society. So they will further encourage racial discrimination, sex discrimination, and all the kind of discrimination based on difference, continuously nurture or nature. Healthcare systems in many countries are already on the brink of crisis. The overemphasis on genetics divert our attention from more important agenda. In India, the official reports write that one hospital beds serve 1,833 people on an average. Over 10% of the districts have only one single blood bank. Governments in populous countries such as Nigeria and Indonesia struggle to guarantee their citizens even consistent with dietary staples, not even universal healthcare. Even in the more developed places like Japan and European welfare states, they have begun to rely on debt to finance their increasingly unsustainable healthcare system. So expanding access now is problematic for two reasons. First, taxpayers' dollars will be spent on technology that yields less return and potentially high risk. In the U.S., healthcare can now absorb about $1 in every 6 nations spent. The cost isn't coming down, according to Mark, director of MIT Review. Companies will say, we are developing these medicines, so just pay us. If the government spent the bulk of their budget on gene editing now, it will be limiting more important focus, such as improving infrastructure. Second, adequate health system is a prerequisite to efficient technology. As Alex Jones, health economist at Oxford, saying, the effort to rapidly address key single health issues acted to detract from fatally weak health systems. After the Ebola outbreak in West Africa, for example, these healthcare systems are still on their knees, making people even more vulnerable to new diseases. So therefore, after you solve a problem by gene editing, it's only solve the surface problem. You're not addressing the root cause, which will further lead to more problems and lead to more deaths. This is the impact. So all those reasons, we strongly urge upon that. Thank you.
Resolution resolved to consider
expand access now or expand access in the future? Okay, but you talk about the frame of today's debate should be which government or private controlling this, right? So you're talking about like we should use government expansion and to do it now. Okay, you have a question.
So, what discrimination exists without expansion of technologies?
Well, because we tell you to further reinforce the ableism and prejudice in the society, because we cannot guarantee that 100% people will be fixed. So it will show the society the wrong message about the discrimination. Okay, so you talk about food, but did you realize that if you edit those food, it will actually make those crops into kind of monotonous and will reduce the biodiversity?
Actually, what we mean by editing food is that there are some genes in the food that make the food bad to humans. So if we just take these genes out or put into some.
Well, if the problem exists, then there should be thousands of people dying every day because we talk about there's many harmful genes in those kind of crops. So your impact basically cannot be accessed because your statement is not true. And I have a question.
So we do care about people's lives.
Yes, we do.
So how can you deal with those people dying of diseases?
Okay, so Judge, they talk to us that they have to, this is a very urgent problem. We tell you that if you want to solve this urgent problem by gene editing, it will be more problematic in the future because we tell you that the CRISPR was invented in 2014 and the first simple shot of CRISPR was made in 2016 and this cannot solve any problem. But we tell you that if you're going to use CRISPR now, you will not know what will happen to those people who was injected by CRISPR after 30 years. So without those long-term effect examination, the pro side cannot prove the safety of CRISPR. And I have a question. You talk about the privatization, right? But we are not supporting privatization now. We're just saying the government will expand later.
So how are you going to?
Well, we are going to use government. We are going to use government to control this whole process. Our central argument is that we want the government to delay this expansion. Okay, so. Yes, exactly. I tell you in my constructive theory, even if such treatment is not coercive, but you're speaking to the society with the wrong message, saying that because of those people who have genetic disability, they are not worse than you.
Hold the mic a little closer.
Hello. All question ready? My time starts now. Let's start with your first contention. They tell you that gene editing is going to treat HIV. We give you three responses on this. First of all, reference to our contention one directly engages argument because we tell you that CRISPR technology is highly risky. They only tell you a small part of the entire story. We told you in our constructive that in the status quo, studies have found that 96% of all people already show pre-existing immunity to CRISPR. But even if they don't, that's going to lead to higher likelihood of cancer. Therefore, we say that even the CEO of CRISPR Therapeutics, and as well as MIT, who owns the patent, have both agreed that these results of increasing cancer are plausible and require further investigation. Therefore, we have to delay the expansion Therefore, we have to keep the status quo instead of expand access right now. But second, realize all the evidence and case study they gave you only focus on the short term. As we say that off-target mutation will only be observed in the long term. Therefore, they can access their impact. We say that there's virtually no case studies that can actually investigate the impact of off-target mutation in the long term. But third, given that they talk about HIV, realize that we think the most useful solution to HIV is actually education. Global Education Monitoring Report wrote in 2013 that, quote, education is a crucial part of efforts to prevent AIDS among young people and improve care for those living with HIV and AIDS. Therefore, we would say our opposition fails to deal with the root cause problem of HIV, which is lack of education. Even if they solve the gene problem, that's not going to do any good because they're only going to push people into a vicious cycle, whereas they don't have education. So once they get HIV, they're going to edit humans, but they don't solve the root cause of the problem. Therefore, we repeat their contention to stand. On to their second contention about common privatization, we give you two responses. First of all, realize, as my partner has stated in his constructive, the public health service is corrupted and needs reform right now. The government corruption report in 2016 wrote that they document corruption on a vast scale in both rich and poor countries. For example, it is estimated that at least $3.1 trillion annual health spending are given into the private pockets. Nigeria's National Agency for Food and Drug Administration in Control survey found that 68% of the drugs in the country were unregistered and therefore probably counterfeit or substandard. This means that in the stats quo, a lot of public health service around the world are already on the edge of collapse. Therefore, even if you let the public health service to regulate the problem, that's not going to be any beneficial because we say that public health service is highly inefficient and corrupted. However, second, we will also say that when the pro side takes up the patent of private corporation, that's going to further de-incentivize research because the government is going to automatically take off the patents, the exclusive right held by the private corporation. Therefore, they wouldn't do any research in the future. That's problematic because this means that we're not going to save any life in the long term. On to their second contention, they talk about food security responses. First of all, realize that the industry of genetic crop is actually largely profit-driven rather than need-driven. According to Miguel, professor of agroecology at University of California, Berkeley, quote, most innovation in agriculture biotechnology have been profit-driven rather than need-driven. The integration of the seed and chemical industry appears destined to accelerate expenditure for seeds plus chemicals, delivering significantly lower returns to growers. But second, we see the cost also isn't coming down, which means that the aid that you're trying to give per country do not really reach the people. For example, the prestigious 2009 International Assessment wrote that more than 400 scientists have concluded that a high cost for seeds and chemicals, uncertain yields, and potential to undermine local food security makes biotechnology a poor choice for developing world. Third, we say the problem of world starvation is not caused by a lack of food, but rather is caused by the problem of distribution. As Joshua Mugden, geography professor who focused on agriculture, pointed out, that quote, we have 2 or 3 more times the amount of food that is needed. Therefore, even if expanded technology, that's not going to address the key problem of the starvation, which is the distribution problem. Therefore, our opposition fails to provide you with any solvency in today's debate. For these reasons, we urge you on ballot.
Dear Judge, as the second speaker of the voting, in the following 4 minutes, I'm going to walk you through my opponent's case again and make our responses. First of all, starting out with Bruno, we agree that we should weigh the cost and benefits of the expansion of gene editing technology, and also the cost benefits should result exclusively from the expansion of this technology instead of the technology itself. And also, we have to prove to you that the public health services are better at expanding this kind of technology instead of the private sectors. And also, moving on to their contention one on risk. And here I give you 2 responses. First of all, these arguments are high risk. Only the public health services should facilitate more testing to improve CRISPR's utility. CRISPR has boundless potential to improve the quality of life and take on public health problems. And CRISPR can advance in the future as long as the public health services expand this kind of access. And according to reporter Kathleen Foley this year, scientists from China genetically engineered cells of at least 86 HIV and cancer patients with CRISPR. And expanding access to GET can happen removing barriers and slow down the adoption and application of it, including funding, increasing testing, and combat privatization. And also, I have to remind our opponents that vaccines have risk also, but they're added into the PHS. And some vaccines have been associated with very rare, mysterious health effects. But what really matters is that overall benefits outweigh the potential impacts. Moving on to their contention one about social divide, about ableism and prejudice, and here is my response. The discrimination that we have right now against disabilities is because the public lack the right acknowledgement and understanding of the disability group. With the expansion of GET and PHS, the entire society is forced to re-evaluate the current contributions to the disabilities due to the society, and are forced to re-evaluate and are forced to take an unbiased attitude toward them. So the discrimination against the minorities is actually reduced. Even though there might be a little bit increased amount of discrimination, it's our opponent's burden of proof to prove that the discrimination accumulates more than it reduces. So, moving on to their contention 3 about the cost, here I provide you with three responses. First of all, gene editing technology is the most economical way of curing diseases since it targets the very root of every breathing organism, the DNA. CRISPR-Cas9 enables genome editing for multiple purposes without custom design. Today, you can outsource a piece of RNA of any sequence at under $10,000, and imagine that you can do the same thing to cure some rare metabolic disorder or even cancer. And secondly, I have to point out that the real reason why the cost is so high is that the private pharmaceutical companies are in control. After the government expands this kind of access, there will be more regulations on price, since the very basic purpose of PHS is to make sure that everybody gets the same amount of chances. After the expansion of access to GET, also both companies are most likely to invest more money in developing this kind of technology. And due to tech booming, this price of this kind of treatment will decrease because the companies are competing for prices. They want more customers to buy the product, so they have to lower the prices. So the price will come down. And here I provide you with an example of antibiotics. In 1960, the time when the first antibiotics came out, the price was $15 per pill. Right now, it's approximately $0.06 per pill. You see, the price of antibiotics decreased 250 times due to the wider spread use and more accessible technology. And third, we are distributing this amount of money because gene editing is the most economical way of curing diseases such as cancer and HIV. And for a lot of diseases, GET is the only life-saving straw. For example, for childhood hereditary blindness. Right now, there is no cure. Which is more important, human lives or money? Our opponents told us that human lives matters more, but in their entire case, they're saying that, in their entire contention, they're saying that cost. So for all, we urge a profile.
Right. In your response to my first contention, you tell me that PHS, so the way to solve risk associated with gene editing is to allow PHS to expand access because they're going to do more tests. So what is your definition of expand access?
Expand access would mean expanding access to more researchers and expanding more people to get this kind of treatment to cure their diseases. So can we move on to
Do you realize that there's a contradiction in your evidence? First of all, you tell us that expand access means expand research, which means that you're actually making a concession to our point that there are risks associated with gene editing.
Yes.
Well, so are you saying that you're going to expand research, but at the same time also just handily let people use this underdeveloped technology?
Yes, we are doing research and curing at the same time because first of all, we admit that there are some risks, but we have to.
How is that possible when you're going to apply such a risky technology?
Which is why we need to expand access because with the expansion of access, we can get more research to make sure that this technology is safe enough. So can I ask my question on this? So my question is that do you believe that actually the redistribution you talked about food security is actually caused by the misdistribution, right? So do you believe that this kind of problem is caused by insufficient government control or regulations?
Well, how does that have anything to do with the gene expansion of gene editing?
No. You mentioned about.
You tell me that gene editing technology is going to solve world hunger.
Yes,
because
because
you don't address the root cause of the problem because you don't fundamentally address the problem of distribution.
Yes, because we try to redistribute this kind of trust, like our opponents gave us the real cost, but we cannot solve this from that perspective. So we have to change the way to use gene editing food to actually produce more food to feed the starving people because we are.
Why are you not looking into the status quo? In the status quo, for example, the United States, the European countries, they're already delivering their foreign aid to the countries, for example.
So is this problem solved? Yeah, are you telling me that this problem is solved during the?
You can't just let me tell you whether I'm going to solve this right now. But I'm saying that in the status quo, there is a solution to world hunger.
Yes, but it's not effective enough. So which is why we need to apply gene editing technology. And as they said before, that there are problems in the distribution system of the crops, so that a lot of people don't get crops, but there are actually a lot of crops in stock. So what we should do is that actually produce more crops because the distribution problem won't be solved.
Well, I just told you that there's this. Okay, let's just move on.
But yes.
Okay, so back to your definition of expand access. Do you actually have evidence on why expand access also means expand research? Because according to the Dr. Turner, author of 2009 book, Public Health, What It Is and How It Works, he says that access refers to extent to which public health service is readily available to individuals in need. So which part of your evidence states that expand access also means to expand access?
Okay, so first of all, we define expanding access as
What's your
like
source?
expanding-
What's your source?
We don't have sources. That's
Okay, thank you.
30 seconds.
That's fine.
So, ready? Opponents ready? Time starts now. In Crossfire, last Crossfire, opponents, they just literally say they have no evidence for their definition. But we told you that according to Dr. Terma, which is an expert in public health system, he said access means use it and you can take advantage of it. So, because we have no source for judge, it is fair to take our definition. But even if, let's say, like according to their definition, you want to research and access at the same time. But this is very problematic because for the research, that basically considers there's risk. But at the same time, you want to get access, make people get access to it. So what does it mean? You're pushing those kind of risky technology to the whole society, and you don't know what the consequence is. Because we already told you that the long-term impact has not been examined now because the simplest shot of CRISPR was being made in 2016. So we tell you that even according to our opponent's definition, what they're doing is extremely irresponsible. And also about the food, we have evidence that food will also cause risks. So researchers have designed a way to keep gene-edited food confined in lab, but no such safety is tested on field, according to Science 2018. So we tell you that also this food will have a harm on biodiversity and whatsoever we don't know. And also about the feasibility. Feasibility is also another important point. Our opponents keep saying that human life matters. Yes, we agree human life matters. So this is addressed by our risk. But also feasibility also matters because if feasibility cannot be solved, then government will lead to lead to crisis economically and will even harm more people. So we tell you that they are trying to solve a very good problem according to their side, but we tell you that in the first place it is not feasible. In the welfare state, such as the United States, there's 600 million deaths, and also in those developing countries, only one district has only one well bed. So we tell you that those kind of technology is not feasible in the first place. So you have to solve the primary problem concerns. Instead of solving those gene editing things, right? You have to learn how to walk before you learn how to run. So this is basically the point here. So that's what I'm strongly urge to combat. Thank you.
saving